Hello, dear friends. Today I am going to read out chapter 1 of Osho's book on spiritual philosophy. The title of book is Love, Freedom and Aloneness: The Cone of Relationships. Yesterday we have read out the preface and part 1 introductory paragraph of the part 1 of this book. Today, I'm going to read out chapter 1 of this book. The title of chapter 1 is Lovey, Dovey. So it is a very unique title, a very popular one. By popular, I mean that a word that is not very fancy, lovey-dovey, a word uh, uh, that falls somewhere between a decent and a vulgar word, right? A slang word, not vulgar. Sorry. So let us start this chapter. I'm going to read it out for you. Love is not what is ordinarily understood by the word. The ordinary love is just a masquerade. Something else is hiding behind it. The real love is a totally different phenomena. The ordinary love is a demand. The real love is a sharing. It knows nothing of demand. It knows the joy of giving. The ordinary love pretends too much. The real love is non-pretentious. It simply is. The ordinary love becomes almost sickening, syrupy, drippy, what you call lovey-dovey. It is sickening. It is nauseating. The real love is a nourishment. It strengthens your soul. The ordinary love only feeds your ego, not the real, not the real you, but the unreal you. The unreal always feeds the unreal, remember, and the real feeds the real. Become a servant of real love, and that means becoming a servant of love in its ultimate purity. Give, share whatsoever you have, share and enjoy sharing. Don't do it as if it is a duty, then the whole joy is gone. And don't feel that you are obliging the other. Never, not even for a single moment. Love never obliges. On the contrary, when somebody receives your love, you feel obliged. Love is thankful that it has been received. Love never waits to be rewarded, even to be thanked. If the thankfulness comes from the other side, love is always surprised. It is a pleasant surprise because there was no expectation. You cannot frustrate real love because there is no expectation in the first place, and you cannot fulfill unreal love because it is so rooted in expectation that whatsoever is done always falls short. Its expectation is too great. Nobody can fulfill it. So the unreal always, so the unreal love always brings frustration, and the real love always brings fulfillment. And when I say become a servant of love, I am not saying to become a servant of somebody whom you love. No, not at all. I am not saying to become a servant of a lover. I am saying become a servant of love. The pure idea of love should be worshipped. Your lover is only one of the forms of that pure idea, and the whole existence contains nothing but millions of forms of that pure idea. The flower is one idea, one form, the moon another, your lover still another, your child, your mother, your father, they are all forms, all waves in the ocean of love. But never become a servant of a lover. Remember always that your lover is only one tiny expression. Serve, serve love through the lover so that you never become attached to the lover. And when one is not attached to the lover, love reaches its highest peaks. The moment one is attached, one starts falling low. Attachment is a kind of gravitation. Unattachment is grace. Unreal love is another name for attachment. Real love is very detached. Unreal love shows so much concern. It is always concerned. Real love is considerate but has no concern. If you really love a man, you will be considerate of his true need, but you will not show unnecessary concern for his foolish, stupid fantasies. You will take every care of his needs, but you are not there to fulfill his fictitious desires. You will not fulfill anything that is really going to harm him. For example, you will not fulfill his ego, although his ego will be demanding. The person who is too concerned, attached, will fulfill the ego demands. That means you are poisoning your beloved. Consideration means you will see that this is not a real need but an ego need. You will not fulfill it. Love knows compassion but no concern. Sometimes it is hard because sometimes it is needed to be hard. Sometimes it is very aloof. If it helps to be aloof, it is aloof. Sometimes it is very cold. If it is needed to be cold, then it is cold. Whatever the need, love is considerate but not concerned. It will not fulfill any unreal need. It will not fulfill any poisonous idea in the other. Search into, meditate on love experiment. Love is the greatest experiment in life. And those who live without experimenting with love energy, and those who live without experimenting with love energy will never know what life is. I would read it again. Love is the greatest experiment in life, and those who live without experimenting with love energy will never know what life is. They will only remain on the surface without going into the depth of it. My teaching is love oriented. I can drop the word God very easily. There is no problem. But I cannot drop the word love. If I have to choose between the words love and God, I will choose love. I will forget all about God, because those who know love are bound to know God, but it is not vice versa. Those who think about God and philosophize about God may never know about love. It will never know and will never know about God either. So this is end of chapter 1. Uh, as we are moving ahead, we are constructing a building step by step, brick by brick. So the main idea discussed in this first chapter is about real love and unreal love. The difference between lovey-dovey and the real love. Uh, the most beautiful thing, the most beautiful expression in this chapter was calling unreal love as an experience that is nauseating. Nauseating. Nauseating is a feeling that you have just before vomiting. So visualize, feel that particular moment uh, just before vomiting. You have a certain feeling. We call it matli in Urdu. So unreal love is like that. You one day or other you will vomit it. And if you remember the preface of this book, uh, rather in the very first chapter, Osho writes that real love or love, it's greed digested. So I would suggest you to think and to develop a link between digested greed and then uh, compare it with the unreal love, that is a feeling just before vomiting something. When you fail to digest something, you have that particular feeling. So that is the feeling of unreal love, and one day or other you would go to vomit the unreal love. It's the real love that gets digested into your body, and it becomes part and parcel of your body, and it flows with your blood in your body, and its flow is no more of a painful experience. It is there, though you don't feel it. Uh, it flows like blood. The way you don't feel the flow of your blood in your body, similarly it flows in your body. So that's it. These are some of the some of the ideas, some of the thoughts coming to my mind after reading this very chapter. And then tomorrow I will be reading out real and unreal, uh, the difference between real love and unreal love, the first step, that is the chapter 2. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a very good sleep. Stay blessed. Peace and love.